Small, cute, but especially dangerous are mustelids, a diverse group that form the largest family in the order Carnivora, comprising about 50 to 60 species across 8 subfamilies. One of the most formidable and well-known of these voracious predators are honey badgers, a species that has become infamous for their fierce tempers and underdog nature, attacking, challenging, or defending themselves from animals far larger and more powerful than themselves, with tenacity unrivalled only by other mustelids. Honey badgers, also known as rattles based on their aggressive sounds, are mammals widely distributed throughout Africa, Southwest Asia, and the Indian subcontinent, thus being classed as least concern due to their wide range and occurrence in a variety of habitats from the IUCN Red List. Because of this, they have been found in a variety of conditions, from warm rainforests to arid savannas, with their home ranges being as vast as 500 square kilometers. They are the only species in the genus Mellivora and in the mustelid subfamily Mellivorinae, with them having a fairly long body with short and sturdy legs like other mustelids, and being the largest terrestrial mustelids in Africa. Males typically weigh 9 to 16 kilograms, while females are considerably smaller, being around 5 to 10 kilograms, and coming in at lengths of 55 to 77 centimeters, although this is interestingly the opposite in 3 females from Iraq, with them being reported as weighing up to 18 kilograms, potentially due to favourable conditions. This positions them as the 3rd largest known badger species after the European and hog badgers, and the 4th largest extant terrestrial mustelids after the addition of wolverines. Their skin is remarkably loose, which gives them the unique ability to freely turn and twist freely within it, with their skin around their neck also being up to 6 millimeters thick, an adaptation to fighting with conspecifics and surviving attacks, something which allows them to contend with far more formidable animals as we'll get into. Their heads are small and flat with a short muzzle, with their teeth often showing signs of irregular development, with some teeth being exceptionally small, set at unusual angles or being absent altogether. Although they do primarily feed on soft foods, honey badgers, even with their short canine teeth, do have powerful bites, being able to bite through the shells of tortoises with little trouble. Little is known about their breeding habits, although their gestation period is thought to last 6 months, usually resulting in 2 cubs, which are born blind. Their lifespan in the wild is unknown, although captive individuals have been known to live for approximately 24 years. They are mostly solitary, although they have been known to hunt in pairs during the breeding season. They either dig their own or utilise old burrows of aardvark, warthog and termite mounds, using their short and sturdy legs coupled with their strong claws to dig out these burrows in little over 10 minutes. Badgers have a varied diet, often raiding beehives for bee larvae and honey, with their thick skins and determination often getting the better of whole colonies, whilst being relatively unscathed by the end of it. They are also more able to get away with this through a rather unusual defence, being an anal pouch which is reversible, and contains a stinky liquid which is usually used to mark territory. But in this case, the suffocating smell may assist in calming bees when raiding their hives, as well as creating a foul barrier around them that can also put potential predators off. They also feed on insects, frogs, lizards, rodents, birds, and eggs, as well as berries, roots, and bulbs. They are also able to feed on snakes, even on black mambas and cobras, managing to kill them after taking a bite and then sleeping the venom off through some kind of physiological resistance to them, to then resume their meal later, with snakes as a whole making up a quarter of their diets. There is also the case of honey badgers being alerted to bee nests by honey-guide birds, with these aptly named birds leading badgers to hives so that they can access the larvae once the badger has caused sufficient damage. This was however proven unlikely to be the case, as this behaviour has never been reliably seen in the wild, and even playing honey-guide songs near the badgers often elicits no meaningful response, meaning that this relationship, while very interesting, is not likely to be an accurate example of behaviour. Honey badgers, while not being particularly big, are notorious for their strength and ferocity, known to fiercely attack almost any other species when escape is impossible, known to repel animals like lions, hyenas and leopards, and even horses, cattle or buffalo that intrude upon their burrows. Their ability to fend off these otherwise insurmountable threats is not only due to their aggressive nature, but their combination of anatomical features that make surviving the attacks themselves easier. As mentioned earlier, their ability to roll around in their loose skin allows them to swing around quickly to bite an attacker if they are bitten or grabbed, and this loose and tough skin also makes placing a killing bite on them much harder. They also have small extremities with their tails, ears and muzzles. All key targets for predators to attack are reduced in size, making it easier for them to avoid damage in the process. Because of this, predators usually only tend to kill older and or weaker badgers, as their skin becomes softer and their ferocity is toned down. They are however quite vulnerable to crocodiles, which are more than capable of grabbing and drowning them due to not requiring the infliction of precise bites to bring down their prey, and the previously mentioned lions and leopards can also be a threat, especially if there are multiple opponents. When it comes to people, honey badgers are known as serious poultry predators whenever they are around, and because of their strength and persistence are very difficult to deter. They are known to rip open thick planks from under hen houses or through stone foundations, with surplus killing being common, with one instance resulting in the deaths of 17 Muscovy ducks and 36 chickens. Because of the toughness and looseness of their skin, they are also very difficult to kill with dogs, with their skin being able to resist several machete blows, as well as arrows and spears, with the only sure way of killing them quickly being with a blow to the back of the head, or a shot to the head with a gun. Honey badgers are also very intelligent, even being able to use tools for their own gain, with a honey badger in a wildlife rehabilitation centre in South Africa named Stoffel being able to utilise sticks, a rake, stones and even rolled up mud to escape their enclosure, which they managed to do multiple times, a true testament to their intelligence. All in all, I thank you for watching this video on these animals, and that you may have learned something new. If you would like to see more from this channel, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and with that, I'll see you next time, whenever that may be.